Good morning, my people. Good morning, obedient family. Welcome to another exciting and jolly part of voting labor for inside Obidati Family TV. You know, saying that this platform will take give you update concerning the election when they come February 25th. What you go do, what you not go do, how you go do, how you not do, and what you go see that day. You know, say I know they do this show alone. My name is Jamie Joy, and with me is Ibeh Chuks.
Good morning, Joy.
Good morning.
Another edition of Voting Labour Party, of course, here on Obidati Family TV. And it is just 2 days to the election day.
Exactly.
The election is going down this Saturday. And of course, we are all very excited, anxious, curious as to how this election is going to go down. And of course, what will be the outcome.
Exactly. Like Ibeh don't talk, I'm already say 2 days this country go they run enter go cast their vote, go do justice to their police station on February 25th. And you know how they do one for this station since here will they show you everything when it concern your polling unit that day. What you go do on that very day of election. We tell you say that day of election, you know go see the face of Peter Obi. Of course, we know say na here with the votes. And Peter Obi, everybody they clamor for, na here with they crave for. If not Peter Obi, nobody else. But you know go see the face of Peter Obi for your ballot paper on that day of election. You know go see the face of Dati Baba Ahmed, your running mates on your ballot paper on that day of election. What you go see that day for your ballot paper now? The party logo. And you know, say we tell you say the party logo we get two color, red and green, and inside the logo we get family, we get wheel when it consists of family unit, the father, mother and child, papa, pikin, and papa, mama and pikin. Written beside it LP. And you know the reason why they tell you say written beside it LP, because on that day of election, yes, the party name is Labour Party, but you know go see and spell correctly Labour Party. They no go spell and complete Labour Party. What you go see that day for your ballot paper na LP. So no go they go look for Labour Party, say na Labour Party I won't vote for, but no they see am for the ballot paper e dey, but they write LP. Another thing we want take note of now, how we go print put for our ballot paper that day of election. We advise you say may you use your index finger. Not be say if you use your big thumb na invalid vote, no, but most of us we get very big thumb. Our big thumb dey extra, e big. Now me would they beg una say use your index finger, because now the boss looks small for you, but we don't know how it will be that day of the election. If it's small pass, so if it's small pass, so go small pass, so I sure. But if I told say your index finger no enter, if you use your smallest finger, and advice would advise you say may you print for your ballot paper horizontally, not print vertically. The reason why we say may you print horizontally be say if you print vertically, your ink go touch either the edge of the box or the middle on the under of the box or the two side of the box, or if you go exceed the space where they inside the box, and if it happen like that, na invalid vote. Now may we say on that day of election, come February 25th, votes print for top your ballot paper vertically, horizontally, not vertically. Another thing we go look now, how you go fold your ballot paper after you don't print finish. We advise you say may you fold them vertically like this, not horizontally. Take notes, because most of us they do this mistake. After we don't cast our vote, we don't print finish, we can't see say we can't go fold them like this, because we don't want anybody see what we cast, who we vote for that day. We won't fold them, press them, come put them inside the ballot box. Not be like that. For this time around, fold them like this vertically. The reason why we say more you fold them vertically, we say if you don't print finish for your ballot paper, you fold them like this. The printer you print for Labour Party boss go enter another boss. They go call them invalid vote. In all counts, all the stress where you go through, all the graga where we go through, take collect our PVC, all the campaign where we don't do since, all of them go be waste. And you know say only one vote they carry it up, we go the next level, the top where all of us they crave for. So on that day of election, when you don't print finish on your ballot paper, you fold them vertically, not horizontally.
All right, thank you so much, Joy, for that very, as always, detailed, insightful, and quite explaining tutor that you just gave us about how to go about voting on the day of the election. And we're going to go on a very short break. When we come back, we're going to be looking at the voting procedures. There are 4 basic steps or 4 aligned steps that are involved in the voting procedure, and I or Joy will be looking at it alongside you to look at these processes or procedures so that you get used to them, get familiar with them prior to the election on Saturday. I've been Ibeh Chuks, and of course,
Jamie the Joy.
I'll be right back shortly.
Hello, this is my message to the Nigerian youths. I am glad that we have this great opportunity to discuss about the future of this country, Nigeria. Nigeria belongs to all of us, but to the youths most especially. I am super proud of what the youths have done, the realization that indeed the power lies with the youth. Indeed, successive governments and leadership have failed the youths. They've dismissed their capacity, the creativity, innovation. And this is why we were. I am here to speak to you that not only am I proud of you, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, is super proud of you. We're proud of the movement you're leading and all the sacrifices being made for a better Nigeria. I can tell you, Peter Obi means well for Nigerian youths. He will run a youth-inclusive government and purposeful leadership that will usher in a new dawn for generations to come. Job issues, unemployment, and indeed all the other hazards that we face as a younger generation, I believe will be a thing of the past, at least reduced significantly. I'm here to remind you that we are the last lap of this race when we all need to come to the consciousness that the effort we're going to put in the next coming weeks can change our trajectory completely and positively. So I want to urge you, do what you can to keep on the fight until a better Nigeria is achieved. You need to make sure that you realize again that you're actually the one running for presidency, just using Peter Obi and Dati Baba Ahmed as symbol. We are coming for a better Nigeria. This is time to vote for Labour Party. The logo is Papa, Mama, Pikin, or LP. On that day, come out in mass, show your energy, show your creativity, do everything you need to do positively to make sure your votes count. That means wait until the end. I am thankful to God for what the Nigerian youths are doing. God bless you all. Thank you.
Welcome back, my people. The program is still voting LP for Inside Obidati Family TV, and me and Shuksi they do. Remember, say before we go on that short break, we tell us say when we come back, we go take una to the election procedure. What you go see on that day of election? What you go do? What you not go do? And how you supposed to do? And on our list, the number one accreditation process.
Yeah, that's true. Accreditation process. That's the very first process they're going to undergo on that very day of election, and that involves getting to identify you, the eligible voter or the voter, to make sure that you're eligible to cast your vote in that polling unit where you are at that very particular time. And it involves using the BVAS machine. The BVAS machine, we've said, has a two-way verification system, which is the use of fingerprints and that of facial recognition. So the electoral officials are going to use the BVAS machine to check your PVC and to make sure that your PVC is registered at the polling unit and that your data is in their database.
Talking about the BVAS machine, me and somebody they discussed yesterday. The person they confused. You say the BVAS machine now the same thing. Like when you use your fingerprint finish, you can't use your facial recognition. Or now when one fail, they go use the other one.
Yeah, I think it's when one fails.
Yes.
If your fingerprint is recognized, there's no need for facial recognition again.
Okay.
But if your fingerprint fails, there's an alternative of facial recognition. So it's just like creating two options, so that if one doesn't work, the other one will.
Oh, okay. Another one will go look at the voting process. Now this one, this partner even the important part. Now this partner, they tell you issue you, they give you your ballot paper. When they give you your ballot paper finish, you go straight to your cubicle, go cast your vote quietly and privately. Not be say when you don't handle your ballot paper finish, and that time you come they salute people with their advice. You say when they don't give you your ballot paper, go straight to your cubicle, go cast your vote, and make sure say they don't give you the same ballot paper, they don't give you two ballot paper. Ask where look concerning this particular election, that particular one you won't go vote for. So make sure say not be the same ballot paper they give you for one election. You get verify very well. Then make sure say you cast your vote properly on that day of election.
Yeah, that's very important. And after the voting process, the next process is the sorting and counting, which is a very important procedure, and that is your job as a voter still continues even after your voting. You still have to stay behind and participate in the sorting and counting, because that is where you are going to observe if there is any foul play by anyone, either the officials or by any miscreant at the polling unit that wants to compromise the procedure. So the sorting and counting is when the officials sort out the results based on the parties that participated in the election and how many number of votes they got. So they're going to sort out the result, both the ones that are valid votes and the ones that are invalid votes, and they're going to compute it and impute the results. So the sorting and counting is the next process after you must have voted.
And lastly, we the one we go look now, collation and declaration of result. This one they very important. Now this part where they advise me you shine your eye where because after the sorting and counting, they will begin to declare result. You remember say we tell you say that very day of election, which is February 25th, when you reach your polling unit, cast your vote finish. I beg, no one go anywhere. You don't get anywhere where you they go. You wait till the end, which is a collation and declaration of result. Wait to see everything they happen. And shine your eye well because that place mago see the inside. If we not take note, if we not they sensitive enough to watch everything when they play for that day, they go play or smuggle. So we advise you say you they can't pay, look everything when they happen. And another thing we advise, so during the collation and declaration of result, make sure say you snap pictures. As the INEC officials they snap pictures, they take their thing, they do their thing. You yourself they take activities, they take record of activities where they happen. Snap picture, take record of activities, send go if you even go live the video everything they happen, they give us updates on that very day.
Yeah, remember we encourage you to make sure that you come out to exercise your franchise this very Saturday. Don't be discouraged, don't let anyone to either intimidate you or to scare you into not coming out to vote. Election is holding on Saturday.
Exactly.
There's no reason anybody telling that there's no election in any region is just a nuisance, a miscreant, as you might put it. Election is holding nationwide. The presidential and senatorial elections is holding nationwide this very Saturday, being 25th. And it's your right as a Nigerian to come out and exercise your right, your franchise to vote. Exactly.
Like my colleague don't tell you, say election now on Saturday. All of us will say election now on Saturday. And we not feel just wait. I know say our blood they ought, we not feel just wait. But at the same time, we see they beg everybody say, make we come, we'll make sure say this election are free and fair election. And another thing, make we they very sensible. For those of us who we get 2 PVC, I beg, keep one aside, go with another one, go with the one with the valid. Keep the other one, maybe the process of your PVC, maybe one lost before or something happened to her before. You can finally see them today or few minutes to the election. I beg, not carry the 2 go there, keep one aside and go with the other one. I know say all of us we don't dey ready, we dey very ready to cast our vote that day of election. So no need for us to come and tell una say abi we don't ready. This not be the time we go dey ask una that question again, because we know say we don't ready.
Yeah, and of course we'll encourage you to vote Labour Party, vote Peter Obi. You know, we started by encouraging you to vote your conscience, to vote beyond party lines and tribal lines. But I think we've arrived at a point where the message is very crystal clear. Vote Peter Obi, because you might not really trust your conscience.
We not even trust your conscience. We not trust your wisdom. Your wisdom will even fail you that day. True. So then we beg you say, vote Peter Obi, vote Labour Party on that day of election.
That's true. And don't forget, you can reach us on all our platforms on social media. Twitter, Facebook, and of course on YouTube. And you can still reach out to us on our WhatsApp number in case you want to be a part or ask questions or identify with us, and we'll be glad to get back to you. And on note, I think that will be all for it on this morning's show, Voting LP. We are counting down just few days and hours to the election day, and we want to believe that you are going to come out and vote. My name has been Ibeh Chuks, and of course I have the gorgeous
Jamie the Joy.
And we'll be here again tomorrow morning to still deliberate on the forthcoming election. Do have a great day.